So for me, Lowland Leader has pushed me to do something I might not have done, because it is, you know, you learn so many different skills, but it's encouraged me to do more walking. I now go out with my family a lot more, and the kids that I work with here are always pushing their parents now. When I was asked to do it, I was like, oh, what am I going to do? How far do I need to walk? And when I researched it, it was like, yeah, it's quite a lot of walking. I've got to learn compass skills and all that. But for me, doing it, I now have kids who are with me that go out walking. So I've inspired them to do it on their own. Instead of it being very much a forced thing, they like to go out walking. So it's inspiring them to do something that normally they might not have done.
I think it's really important that people are aware of what's around them, and I think as instructors we have a responsibility to ensure that people are aware that they're not just using that natural space, but that natural environment has got a lot of value in itself, and that looking after it, caring for it, and being aware of what lives in there, and making observations when we're out and about, or just trying to inspire an interest or to kindle an interest that maybe people haven't had before. And if we can stimulate that interest while they're on a course with us for a day or for a week, we don't know what it might stimulate in the future. So it's opening up an opportunity for them, but it's really important that we are encouraging a kind of an interest and in that awe and wonder in the natural world.
So I manage a youth project that's based in the St Peter's ward in Ashton-under-Lyne, so it's the east side of Greater Manchester, and it's classed as one of the most disadvantaged wards in the country. So a lot of the work that we do is trying to engage with young people in that community. So in Ashton we have this Grow Your Own ethos, and it's all about training local people to be leaders that instigate change in their own community, and a lot of the time, because of the work that we do, they become outdoor leaders. So I was a product of that process, and Renner was a young person that used to attend the youth project when I used to work there years ago. But Renner's first ever walk was in Dovestones, which was tiny, and Renner went up to the top of the hill, and she moaned so much.
Honestly, I was the stroppiest teenager you'd ever meet, and I hated it, if I'm honest with you. So that was the first one, and I was like, I need to just get off this, and my youth worker was like, yeah, that's fine, but you do know if you want to get off it, you do need to get to the top so you can come back down. And I was just like, oh, hated it. And then the next day I was like, so where are we going next? I don't know, something sparked in here and in there, and I was just like, actually, it's kind of amazing. So a couple of months back I did my mountain leader training, which was crazy. And I guess I'm just trying to get my quality mountain days in now so that I can be ready for my assessment.
Hopefully what I'm trying to create is a situation where people can do these things. It's about developing these skills and passing them on to the next generation so that more people do this and more people benefit from it.
So my name's Rachel, I'm 21 and I'm a climbing coach. I've been climbing for 10 years myself, did a bit of competing when I was younger, was on the British team, was British team captain, and now I'm just working as a coach and doing my own climbing for fun. I really wanted to better myself as a coach and learn from it, and I really want to develop myself so that I can better help the kids that I'm working with, because when I was younger my biggest issue was there wasn't that many coaches to work with, so I really struggled to improve. So I really want to be able to offer it to kids now that have that opportunity, and if I'm a better coach then they can become better athletes, so it's good. One of the kids I coached, Louise, she started off not low level, but she wasn't the best, and she's worked really hard for 2 years and finally made it on the British team this year as a total surprise to herself, so she was really chuffed with that, and I was incredibly proud to see that because she'd really deserved it. I find coaching is really fun. I think even hard sessions or really strict sessions, you can always have some fun with it as long as you make it fun yourself.
I mean, as a course director, running mountain training award courses. I mean, it's a wonderful job because you're constantly trying to match the nature of the weather and the prevailing conditions with the needs of the clients and the syllabus. Watching people developing leadership skills, coaching people's ability to lead is another massive aspect of my work, I guess, and assisting their ability to develop their leadership skills. And it's another really challenging aspect of my work, I guess, and really, really rewarding. One of the greatest things about it is that you often see somebody come through some of the more entry-level qualifications and grow, and you see them building their qualifications and then eventually ending up on the higher end awards as they're developing their leadership skills, instructional skills and personal ability level. And I mean, one of the greatest satisfactions is just watching talent flourish.